Well, I've got the transmission out, and sure enough, there's a crack. That flex plate is toast. And if you haven't seen by now, look at the top half of that bell housing. I've got potential of 4 bolts that I've lost. So there's a missing bolt, a broken stud. That top hole is missing, but I don't know if the 454 actually has a tapped hole there or not. And then there's also a broken stud over on that bottom right. So this transmission is cracked bad. And once I got the torque converter bolts out, the whole thing separated and about fell out. I had to remove the lines, and then the dipstick kind of came out, and I made a pretty good mess on the floor once it all popped loose. But I'm just glad that it didn't fall off my risers here. This transmission jack's a little bit bent, so I've got 3 solid contact points at least. But looks like I've got some welding to do. I'm gonna see if I can weld that transmission back together, and hopefully it all aligns well. I've welded like 1 ear back on before, but not 4 bolt holes. So I'm gonna get that flex plate replaced. Gonna see what I can do to clean up that transmission and TIG it back together. Well, that ain't good. So more than anything, more than welding all these cracks, my concern is that top hole right there, how worn out it is. That is that alignment dowel. And I have the same issue over here, where the hole is worn in or worn out, I don't know what, quite a bit more than the dowels allow. And I got clowns out here with me tonight. So my thoughts are maybe find a reamer the same size as the dowel and build that up with maybe some JB weld or even just weld it closed, and then drill it and ream it out so they are back to square one. I really want this to be centered where it should be so the torque converter doesn't crack the new flex plate once I get it in.